Hi Scorpio, hope you're well. We're here for a general reading for our Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. By-watchers, cross-watchers, all are welcome. All watchers, do keep in mind that this is a general reading. Energy and time are fluid. There's no gender, so I apologize in advance if I say he or she at any point. It's more about the characteristics and the energies that are coming through. And whatever side that I identify you or your person as, always feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. Okay, so I'll pull some cards for, I'll just say your person here, you here, the mutual energy between you in the middle. Then I'll pull some cards for possible or potential outcomes, and finally wrap it all up with some oracle cards. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. This is for our Cancer. Sorry, I just did Cancer. I apologize. This is for our Scorpio. How interesting. I use this cloth thing to help me align things better, but it drives me crazy because nothing's still, like everything's still wonky. And it's worse when like I don't realize until after I've recorded and uploaded. All right. So, Scorpio, you're doing pretty great. If this is you right here, you're doing pretty darn great. Your person is not doing so great. Something's throwing them off. I don't know if the person that you're dealing with is going through financial hardship, or they've just gotten out of a heartbreak, but something is really off with their energy. And they're really taking a step back. You guys are both on such different frequencies. I'm wondering, Scorpio, if this is in regards to someone who you have broken up with recently. I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's what it is. If this is you and this is your person, then somebody here broke up with the other, and the person who broke up, like one person is doing much better than the other person here. But I believe everything happens for a reason. And this heartache, whoever is on this side, is triggering growth in this person. Some growth, like the universe knows that this person needs to step up or step out or do something. Something needed to change with this person, and that's why this is going on. That's why you guys are on such different frequencies. Okay, you might have recognized that this person was functioning on a low vibration. Okay, this person was functioning in a very low vibration. They were not treating you or the relationship or maybe even themselves in the manner that should have been or should be. Okay, they were just not enlightened. They were just not, they needed to wake up, and this was the universe's way to wake them up. They're gonna have to do that hard work, and they're realizing it finally. If this is a person who's gone their entire life, if this is a person, Scorpio, who you've dealt with for years, whether it's a sibling, a friend, a parent, a lover, whether it's a husband or a wife, whoever, if just a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever your connection is with this person, even if it was for years you've known this person, for years, what I see is that they had not changed whatever low frequency it was that they were living off of or functioning in. But something knocked them finally in their head. Something finally knocked them in their head, and I don't know if that's you pulling away and living your best life is what triggered it. But they're finally going to do the work that they need to do to grow up, to rise up, to enlighten themselves, to be better, to do better, to awaken their intuition. Okay, to become more comfortable with their shadows and their feelings and the depth. Okay, they're going to have to. Something knocked them off their feet. Something knocked them up on the head and off their feet to finally trigger this well needed and well awaited for awakening. Coming to this side, this side is prospering. If that's you, Scorpio, kudos. Okay, you're prospering. I really feel like this is an old energy. I really feel like this is someone who's been in your life for a very long time. And I feel like you tried to show them the light. You tried to show them the way. You tried to be that positivity. I mean, look at the color contrast. Can you see the light? The light coming through this side and the darkness on this side, the contrast. Can you feel the difference in the levels? And I feel like you were, I don't feel like in any way that you were enabling them. I feel like what I'm feeling is that you were trying always to see the best in them. You were trying always to encourage them. But they were just that type of person who is just like Eeyore, or like even Eeyore, I feel like he has light inside of him, but he's just like Even Eeyore has like a little bit of light, and you can tell that. You can tell Eeyore has a little bit of light inside of him, but this person was like worse or grumpier, or like Eeyore's not grumpy, but more like negative and down than Eeyore. And they had to wake up, and they're starting. This is the starting. This is the start of that need, that awakening that you just wanted to shake into them sometimes. But meanwhile, you're doing you, and you're letting them do their enlightenment that they need to. You're letting them go on the journey that they need to get on for self-empowerment, self-enlightenment, self-improvement, and you're living your best life. You're looking out into the horizon and you see the grass is green. You see the world is lush. You see tons of opportunity. Not only do you see your opportunity, you put them into effect, and you're waiting for results. And this has nothing to do with that person, nothing. I don't see that this has anything. This is you. This is you doing you living your best life, you powering up, you attracting all of the happiness and wealth and abundance and independence and all that you need to be the best you. Such a contrast, such a difference in everything, perspective, energy, everything. The mutual energy, you do have a soft spot for this person and this person for you. I do feel like this is a connection that is well, like, seasoned. Like, you guys have known each other for a very long time. There is confusion between, like, what's going on between us right now? What's going on in this dynamic? Because I feel like one person has probably withdrawn to allow the other person. I don't feel like you, like I said before, I don't feel like you meant to encourage. You didn't. I'm not getting that vibe. I keep hearing or feeling that in no way did you encourage their pessimism or negativity or mopiness, but they still kind of relied on you for your light. They didn't listen. I think that's what it is. It was one of those people who they were always around you and asking you for advice, and you would give give them your positive advice, not as a crutch, but as an advice. Like, okay, well, if you came to me and this is what I suggest, and they would be like, okay, and they'll listen to you, but they would not put it in action. And I feel like you're like at a point where like, look, I have nothing left to advise. I have no advice left for you. I think you need to figure it out on your own. I think that's the kind of thing that happened or went down here. You're just kind of like, look, you got to figure it out. I keep trying to tell you, but you're not trying to make any changes. There's nothing more, no more advice that I can give until you look in within yourself and make those changes. And that's gotten them flabbergasted. They're like, where do I even start? All the while, all these days, years, months, they should have been making notes, taking notes, watching you and just mirroring or reflecting and learning how to rise by watching you. And now they feel lost and confused when all the while you've been advising them all this time, and they just been like, well, but this and that, and kind of maybe playing the victim, or one of those people, like, no matter how much positivity and advice you give them, they always have a counter. I can't. I try. I'm like that too. I try my bestest. Like, but some people just always have a negative counter, and you can't pull them out. They need to do that. They need to do that self-work, that spiritual walk. That's really hard to do, but that's what they need to pull that light out and to the darkness and bring light and surround themselves with it. No one else can pull that light out for them. Let's get potential outcomes for this dynamic, please. Let's get a couple potential outcomes. All right, that's too many, so we're gonna keep going. Potential outcomes, please, for our Scorpios and this person, whether it's a friend, family member, lover. All right. Okay. Yeah, I see you holding back for a while. And I think that's the hard knock lesson that this person is going to need. I see you holding back for a while, but like I said, I think that's going to catalyze or initiate this well-needed growth from within this person to go on their journey. And once but Judgment card is here, so you guys will reunite, okay, with a lot more passion and a lot more positivity and productivity, okay? Because right now I don't see any productivity here at all, but all of everything going on over here. So I do see this coming back to life. Those of you, as much as of an Eeyore as this person is, you cannot deny that you hold a soft spot for this person. So those of you who are watching, wondering when this person is going to get out of this and pull out of this and become higher and better and all of that, I see it happening once they do the work that they need to do, that they have to convince themselves, because nobody's able, you with all your light are not able to convince them. And once they convince themselves to do the work and they get enlightened and resurrect, I feel like there's gonna be a really great, bright, passionate, productive, promising future, okay? But for now, you need to hold back. Let's get a couple of romance angel cards for those of you who this reading is coming through as a romantic reading for, please. Very soon. Codependency, yes. This person was dependent on your positivity, even though they were not for the longest time willing to, like, I mean, I'm just going to keep repeating the message, right? I feel like they were codependent on you. So you pulling away is the best thing for them. chemistry. There's definitely chemistry here, okay? Soulmate actually pulled out twice. I do feel like the Six of Cups is a soulmate energy, okay? And again, we know soulmates are not only romantic, but of course, a lot of them are romantic, and there is chemistry here. So this is a soulmate. This is a soulmate, and soulmate relationships are also full of growth and enlightenment, okay? It's not just twin flames that are full of growth and enlightenment. Soulmate connections are as well. So I told you it's undeniable that there's mutual love, a very old, love feels old, and it feels understanding, and it feels knowing. It feels familiar to me in this reading, but you finally like, okay, I can't, I've been trying, I can't, you need to do it on your own. You need to do it on your own. So you had to cut the umbilical cord or the thread or whatever it was. So you had to pull away and hold back so they can do this on their own. It's like when you're teaching your kid to ride a bike on 2 wheels, and you just have to at some point let them go. Like, it's scary. It doesn't mean you want any harm for them, but if you don't let go, they won't learn. Let's pull a couple of Rebel cards, because these are lighthearted, so let's lighten things up a little bit. And you know, those of you who are kind of offended by curse words or swearing, I hope you're not going to be offended. It's just, I like them. They're sassy and quirky, and they, like I said, they keep things lighthearted. So let's get a little giggle out of this reading. Why don't we? Oh, speaking of giggle, like, look, guys, these things can't be made up, all right? So the universe says laugh. Where the F is your sense of humor? I know it feels really heavy. Part of this reading feels really heavy, and soul journeys and enlightenment are very difficult things. But laughter is the best medicine, and we need to remember that part of healing is laughter, okay? So laugh, live a little, laugh a little while you're going on this journey. Nobody says that when we're doing the hard work, nobody says that we're not allowed to laugh. So remember that part as well. Oops. Okay, lightning bolts. Figure-ish out on your own. Are you kidding me? No, how perfect is this card? What are we talking about? What's the theme of this whole reading? Figure-ish out on your own, cutting the umbilical cord, letting them do it because they were just not doing it. You're like, what's wrong with you? I love you and I want to help you, but like, dude, you gotta do it. Nothing, no one can do it for you. Time to let go. Move the F on. My gosh. For the moment, hold back. Give them their space, let them, you know, take off the training wheel, let go of the seat, and let them roll a little bit, okay? They need that. They need that. This is what I have for you, Scorpio. What an unusual reading. I hope this helps anyone out there, cross-watcher, Scorpio, whoever is in this gloomy part of the reading. You need to figure it out and do the work. As scary as it may be, do the work. If any part of this helps or resonates, I would greatly appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, sending you lots of love, light, and beautiful vibrations. Bye for now.